Well, that was not good at all. I'm not a big fan of the 11 a.m., 2:30 a.m. kickoffs. Yeah, I prefer night games. I think we all do. But with Kansas, I thought, you know what? 11 o'clock kick isn't that bad. We'll get the game over with around 2:30. We'll have the rest of the afternoon. We won't have to waste much time. I could work in the afternoon, yada yada. I could watch a better game tonight. Kind of deal. Oh my gosh. So I thought, okay, well, this will be a game. I just kind of get to see, I started the game just sitting on my couch. Normally I'm up staring at the screen. First quarter, I'm laying on my couch. Second quarter, I'm kind of sitting on my couch. And then after halftime, I'm like standing up looking at the screen. That was horrible. That was absolutely garbage. My goodness. This is such a weird season. Yeah, I was thinking of this earlier. We know what has happened in the first 7 games, right? Quarterback transition, not beating teams the way we should, yada yada. We play really well offensively last week. We play pretty poorly defensively last week. Thinking both sides of the team of the football team should look really good today. Only for both sides to look poor in the first half and the defense look poor the rest of the game. But our offense scored 0 points in the first half and then scored 35 in the second. And I'm thinking, how does that happen? How do you score none and then you go score 5 touchdowns? I mean, someone's got an answer for this. Someone has to answer for the poor play all the way around. I mean, did they think they had a game today? Did they think that they had the day off? It looked like they had prepared for a scrimmage. It looked like kind of like a spring game. I mean, it looked like poor. That's the only word I have to describe it. Poor. I don't know who's gonna. I would imagine it'd be Lincoln Riley. He should come out and give a Nick Saban. We are, so upset and we've got to play. But I know he's going to come out in his press conferences and he's going to say, well, I'm proud of our team and the way we fight. Yeah, he's going to give us that whole business. But someone needs to answer for this. Someone's got to answer for this. Defense. My goodness. I thought, okay, we're pretty good against the run, and we gave up 166 rushing yards to Kansas. We gave up 246 passing yards to Kansas. We gave up 3 touchdowns to Kansas. Kansas is 1-5, 1-6 now. And they have not beaten an FBS team since 2008. And we beat them by 12 points. Probably should have only beat them by 4. But we, got that last touchdown. I really don't know what to say after this. Caleb Williams didn't play good in the first half. Threw that interception, overthrew the ball a couple times, underthrew it a couple times. Comes out in the second half, plays a lot better. Has that amazing play that I didn't know if it was legal or illegal. I, played pretty good in the second half. Kennedy Brooks never could get going till that last drive, it seemed like, our last few drives. I'm not going to take this game and say this is how the rest of the season's going to be. This is just embarrassing. When you're trending on Twitter for your poor play because it's Kansas, that doesn't make me feel good. And that's not where you want to be. If you're trending, you want it to be against Alabama or, Ohio State, Georgia. You don't want to trend against Kansas. Man, I don't know. Look, I'm going to put this out there, and y'all can call me emotional. You can call me overreacting. You can call me whatever you want to call me. And I might deserve it. Alex Grinch has done a good job at OU. He has been able to recruit better recruits than the previous DC. I feel like he has coached better than the previous DC. But But that Washington State job is open, and that's where Alex Grinch coached prior to Ohio State, which was prior to Oklahoma. And I will not shed tears if he takes that job or if he is offered that job and takes it. I know that most people say you got to give them a full recruiting cycle, full 4 years. And I agree on most things, but at least in your third year, you should not be regressing because by that time you're getting more of your guys in than you had the previous 2 years. But it seems like we made progress in his first year. Last year we were actually pretty good, and then this year we're regressing. And it's not that we're regressing a little bit; it's that it seems like we're regressing every game more and more and more. And don't give me the defensive backs are injured because our D-line was getting moved around today. We couldn't stop the run. We couldn't stop the pass. Everybody seemed to play bad. I'm not going to say this is all Alex Grinch's fault because there were some other mistakes on the offense that he can't control, but you would expect at Oklahoma to not give up 23 points to a 1-5 Kansas Jayhawks team. Probably one of the worst FBS teams in the country year in, year out. It was bad. Our defense is not... I'm just going to say our defense is bad. I don't think that's an overreaction. And maybe our defense is just bad. They're just not good. And, I've defended them a lot, especially on the Divided Duo podcast. But it's getting hard to defend anymore. And, I think if you're going to fix a problem, you first have to admit that you have a problem. And we have a problem. We can't stop anybody. And so once we realize that, then I think we're going to be less likely to be let down. Next week going against Tech, we're going to give up 20, 30 points. I'm expecting that. You know what? So when it happens, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm still going to be let down. Our defense has got to get better. They've got to tackle better. And I wish I was a coach. I wish I could point to it and say, this is what the problem is. I don't know if it's 100% on Alex Grinch. I don't know if it's on the secondary or the defensive line or the D-line coach or the linebackers coach. I don't know who it's on. It might be all together. It might be, Lincoln in that as well. But someone needs to answer for it. Someone's got to answer for why we played the way we do, why we don't show up against teams we're supposed to beat by 40. I don't know if you checked the line on this. The line was like 37.5 or 38.5. It was 35-plus points, the line was. We had a 94% chance to win this game. This was not supposed to be a game, but we make it one, just like we made the game against Tulane, just like we make the game against West Virginia, just like we make the game against Nebraska. This is a trend, and I thought that maybe having Caleb Williams in there, that would be over. Now, we are winning by a bigger spread. I'll admit that. But there's something definitely wrong with why we are not getting motivated to play these lesser teams. Georgia, when they play a lesser team, they wax them. Alabama, when they play a lesser team outside of A&M, they wax them. They're beating them 30, 40 points like they're supposed to. They've always been that way. Why is it that we can't beat a bad team more than single digits or in the teens? I don't get it. I don't understand it. Horrible game. Defense was horrible. Offense was horrible in the first half. I really don't know what else to say. Just bad, really bad. We don't deserve to be 3 right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we drop back in the rankings. Not that the rankings matter right now. But anyways, I'm not giving up. If you go in the comments, you think, Fairweather fan. No, I still am believing that we can win a national championship. But it just seems like it's just going to get harder and harder and harder to do so. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I want to say a lot more, but y'all are probably tired of hearing me ramble. This was horrible. Let me know what you thought in the comments. How embarrassing is this? Let me know let me know, what did you think? Why did we not play well today? What do you think? Maybe there's definitely got to be people out there that can, break down a game better than I can. What did you think? Why did we not play well today? What can we do in the future to get better? And let me know where we're gonna slide in the rankings after this. Anyway, so thank you for watching this video. Watch out, we'll have a new episode of the Divided Duo podcast tomorrow, where I will probably be getting roasted for this game, deservingly so. So be sure to check that out tomorrow. Hit that like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and I'll try to have another video maybe tomorrow or Monday sometime. So y'all have a great rest of your day, and don't let this game dictate the rest of your day, or else you're going to have a bad day. Y'all have a good rest of your day, and I will see y'all in the next one. Boomer Sooner.